All right, welcome back, Deep Divers. Shane here.
And Erica here with you.
We are really excited to jump into another deep dive. Our mission, as always, is pretty straightforward.
And today, we're diving into the world of our friend Kecia.
That's right, from her blog, Kecia's Tour Life. If you don't read it, you really should check it out.
It's great. She takes you right along with her music, road trips, travel. It's all in there.
And while, Kecia's adventures usually end up being a good time, that doesn't mean there aren't some, let's say, unexpected moments.
Oh, for sure. Bumps in the road happen. But the thing about Kecia is she's just amazing at making the best out of, well, pretty much any situation.
Exactly. And we're focusing on a specific recent event, a concert experience.
At the Cincinnati Music Festival. This one really tested that positive outlook she's known for.
It's such an interesting case study, isn't it? Looking at her perspective.
It really is. It's about resilience, managing expectations, especially when things just, go sideways.
When the universe throws you a curveball, basically.
Yeah. And this setting, the Cincinnati Music Festival, it's perfect. It's not just some random concert.
No, it's huge. It's got history. One of the city's biggest music nights, a major cultural thing every year.
We're talking about July 26, 2025. The venue was Paycor Stadium, right there in Cincinnati.
And the lineup was pretty stacked.
Oh, yeah. You had the Bar-Kays, 112, Lucky Day, the amazing Toni Braxton.
And the main event for Kecia, LL Cool J.
Yeah, big night planned.
So this deep dive, it's about more than just the music.
Definitely. It's about those aha moments, learning to roll with it, even when it feels like, cosmic trickery is involved.
Okay, let's get into it. That feeling of anticipation before a big event, Kecia was definitely feeling it.
Oh, she was geared up, even though the weather sounded rough. Heat wave, sticky, sweaty was her description.
Ugh, makes me uncomfortable just thinking about it. Like, so humid your edges throw in the towel before you even get out of the car.
Right. But her focus was laser sharp. She said, I came to see one man and one man only. LL Cool J, period.
That level of commitment, despite the pretty intense discomfort, it says a lot.
It really does. This wasn't just a casual night out. It was, like you said, almost a pilgrimage for her main act.
And then things started off, well, weirdly smooth.
Yeah, she called it unusually smooth. You know how festival logistics can be a nightmare?
Oh, yeah. Traffic jams, parking hunts?
Not this time. She left early, travel was easy, traffic was manageable, way better than past years. And parking.
She found a spot near the exit without even trying.
Exactly. Without a single prayer to the parking gods, she wrote, which led her to think.
Uh-oh. That feeling of, this is a little too easy.
Precisely. Like a cosmic setup, that hint of intuition, that maybe things were too perfect, even before anything actually went wrong.
I know that feeling. It's like you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yeah.
The universe setting the punchline.
Mm-hmm. And the first little tremor wasn't far off, the sound system?
Yeah, she said it was off. Just not hitting quite right.
Yeah, which if you go to a lot of concerts, that can just subtly drag the vibe down. It's not everything, but it's there.
Right. It's that little background annoyance.
Yeah.
How much do those small things actually impact the experience, do you think?
Yeah.
Even before the big stuff happens?
I think they add up. They create this big line of slight disappointment, maybe. It just sets a certain tone.
So the early acts came on despite the sound issues.
Right. The Bar-Kays were cool, she said. 112 still got it, but no real spark for me, was her take. And Lucky Day, kind of the same.
Yeah. So the energy wasn't quite peaking yet.
Not for her, anyway. It almost sets up a contrast, right? This sort of low hum, which makes what happened next even more impactful.
Okay, so here's the turning point.
Absolutely, because even with the sort of meh start and the iffy sound, one artist just flipped the script.
Toni Braxton.
Yes. Kecia wrote, she saved the night and ended with an encore that reminded us why she's legendary.
Wow. You can almost feel the energy shift just reading that excitement coming back.
Exactly. Those are the moments, right? The ones that rescue an evening. It kind of suggests that one really powerful performance can just reset everything for you.
Totally recalibrates the whole experience.
Yeah.
And Kecia noticed something else too, didn't she? About the lineup.
She did. A subtle observation. She mentioned the Frankie Beverly tribute was quietly slid into the headliner spot.
What does that usually mean at a big festival? When an act gets moved like that, kind of under the radar?
Good question. Could be logistics, could be trying to manage the crowd energy, maybe something else entirely. But it definitely shifts expectations, especially when everyone's waiting for the main act.
The main act, she endured all that heat and humidity for. LL Cool J.
LL Cool J. He comes out, Looking good, sounding even better. Gets through 2 songs, crowd's buzzing. He's about to start the third.
And then stop.
Yeah. We have to stop. Just like that. Imagine the sound from the crowd.
Oh, that collective groan. After all that waiting, the heat, the okay-ish start, and now the headliner gets pulled. That's rough.
It's a definite gut punch, and this is where things took a really dramatic turn.
It wasn't a tech issue.
No, not at all. This was real. An actual storm. Lightning, thunder, a genuine safety risk.
So they made an announcement.
Yep. Everyone out of the open stadium area, move inside Paycor for safety, and then came the choice.
The big decision, wait it out inside, knowing it could be super late.
But if you leave, no coming back in, no re-entry.
Ugh, the classic dilemma. Fun versus practicalities, your desire to see the show versus, well, adulting.
Exactly that. Fun meets adulting. So Kecia and her concert bestie, they had to make that call.
And they decided to leave.
They did. Thinking about the hour-long drive home, trying to beat potential post-storm traffic, not wanting to get soaked.
Sounds like the sensible, responsible choice on paper.
It does. You weigh it up, make the smart call, but then there's the fallout, isn't there? When the smart play isn't maybe the one your heart wanted.
That's such a key point. That tension between the rational, avoid traffic, stay dry, and the emotional CLO Cool J.
Right. And often that responsible choice, short-term, can lead to some long-term feelings, especially for something you were so invested in.
And this is where the twist comes in. The real kicker.
The dagger to the heart, as she put it. So they leave. They're on the highway. Keisha's doing what we'd all do, checking social media for updates.
Constantly refreshing, probably?
You bet. For a while, nothing much. People waiting, others leaving too. But then, about 40 minutes after they hit the road. Oh no.
Social media lights up. Party was back on. The show resumed. People were going back to their seats.
No.
And then the absolute gut punch. LL Cool J came back out, finished his set.
Okay, that's bad enough.
Wait for it. He brought out Rev Run from Run DMC, and apparently they tore it down.
Oh my God. That is brutal. The ultimate concert FOMO.
Absolutely brutal. You can just feel the heartbreak reading her blog post. It's that specific kind of regret, isn't it? Missing something you were right there for, something you walked away from.
It's totally different from just missing out on something you never planned to go to.
Exactly. And true to Kecia, she says she was genuinely happy for everyone who got to witness that magic. That's her spirit.
Right.
But then the honesty. Let me be honest, I was sick. After the heat, the sweat, the iffy sound, the lineup weirdness, she still missed her LL moment.
Her final thought on it was just, wow, it just wasn't our night. Not this time. So simple, but so much disappointment packed in there. How do you deal with that genuine sick feeling, that disappointment, but still move on? Find the good.
She doesn't just brush it off, she feels it. But then, she still gives props to Cincinnati for the festival, for hosting legends.
And she acknowledges her own decision, the responsible one, even while regretting the outcome. It's like an active reframing, not just passive acceptance.
That's a great way to put it. It's not ignoring the disappointment, but consciously shifting focus, finding peace in the decision, even with the sting.
Yeah, she even gives a little shout out to herself and her friend for trying to do grown woman things, like make the responsible decision. There's self-compassion there.
Which is so important. Contextualizing the imperfect outcome. That's resilience in action.
It really is. So what's the takeaway for us, for you listening? Even with the actual storm and the metaphorical storm of missing out.
Kecia finds that silver lining, that bit of peace.
She admits the LL and Rev Run set will haunt me for a long time, but she frames it. It's part of the journey, the experience.
That's her whole blog's theme, really. Making the best of it, even when it's nowhere near ideal. It's not about never having regrets.
Right. It's about how you integrate them, how you learn from the moments that, well, didn't go according to plan. That's a huge lesson.
It absolutely is. And, well, speaking of moments, deep divers, this brings us to a slightly bittersweet one. This deep dive is episode number 60, which is, honestly, a great accomplishment for us here at the Deep Dive. We're really proud of that, and thank you for being part of it.
We absolutely couldn't have done it without you listening.
But this episode also marks the end of Season 1.
Now, don't worry. It's definitely not goodbye for good, we promise.
No way.
Kecia will be back sharing more insights with us when we return for Season 2.
Which is planned for mid-September, so keep an eye out.
Yeah, check Keisha's socials. She'll announce the exact return date there.
And in the meantime, all 60 episodes of Season 1 are right here for you to catch up on or revisit your favorites.
Plenty to keep you deep diving. If you want to read more about Kecia's adventures in music, travel, and her take on other live events, you can check out her blog at keciastourlife.com.
And she's also active on social media. You can find her on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Just search for Kecia's Tour Life. So until next season, keep living life on your terms. Maintain your peace, especially in those least opportune moments.
And keep deep diving for new experiences.
Thank you so much for joining us.
See you then.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.